I know this is one of the best weeks of our lives here. We come here and we see everybody we know, but also, be part of the event. So who knows what Cambridge have in store for next year? I'm curious, but it's going to be hard to beat. So, but so far so good.
Oh, Dan.
They said she couldn't do it. They called her just a basketball player. But with one swing, Caitlyn Clark broke the internet. She didn't just pick up a golf club. She picked up the entire sports world and flipped it on its head. Tiger Woods was stunned. Nelly Korda froze mid-swing. And as Caitlyn's shot sliced through the Florida sky, someone thousands of miles away was already starting to panic.
I honestly just got so triggered by Caitlyn Clark's golf debut, and it is no fault of hers that I got upset. It is the fault of the WNBA, because the LPGA just did everything that the WNBA should have been doing this season. They did it all correct in literally one day.
WNBA Commissioner Cathy Engelbert, if you're watching this, go ahead and hit that like button, because this story isn't about golf at all. It's about power. It's about a superstar who refused to be controlled. For months, Caitlyn Clark carried the WNBA on her back. She was their biggest name, their biggest attraction, their unstoppable draw.
The LPGA understand what's great for business. Not what's good for business, what's great. It'd be nice if the WNBA could get with the program. It'd be nice if you didn't allow your greatest asset to get beat up and hacked and fouled 94 feet and be targeted since day one of stepping into the league. It'd be nice. It'd be smart. You'd be better off. But you guys are going to do what you want to do.
He was the reason arenas finally sold out. Yet she was never truly celebrated. Instead, she was targeted, fouled hard, mocked, dismissed. Her fans were told to relax. Her talent was called overrated. But Caitlyn stayed quiet. She smiled. She kept shattering records until she found a stage that actually valued her. That's when the LPGA reached out. And when Caitlyn Clark said yes to the Annika Pro Am, the world witnessed something nobody was prepared for. The morning looked calm, but under that Florida sun, something historic was brewing. Caitlyn walked up to the tee.
What that could do for their sport. They understand that let's say 1,000 new eyeballs, 10,000 new eyeballs show up. If only they could get a fraction of those new eyeballs to become fans, they understand that's a win. They understand that that's a bonus. They understand that's not the opportunity that comes across them every single day. So they need to capitalize on this moment. We also had the speaking engagement that Caitlyn Clark took part in last season. I'm assuming we're going to run it all back. We're going to run it all back. We're going to have the speaking engagement, the panel.
By the time she stepped up, the crowd was already 10 rows deep. Cameras everywhere. Even Golf Channel cut in mid-round just to follow her swing. And then she hit it. That sound, that clean, perfect crack of the ball echoed across the course. Tiger Woods, standing behind the ropes, just shook his head. Nelly Korda smiled. And suddenly, everyone understood. This wasn't some celebrity cameo. This was domination. Within minutes, hashtags exploded. Caitlyn Clark Golf trended worldwide. LPGA ticket sales shot up 100%. Websites crashed. And for the first time ever, golf was out trending basketball.
For bringing all these eyeballs and, the Caitlyn Clark effect that we talk about, viewership, money, all of those things. All of the people who were shouting this for the entire WNBA season, this is an instance where we are proved correct. You see her at this event. You see the kind of noise that this is making. You see that this is trending on social media. You see that SportsCenter, Bleacher Report, all of these places, every media outlet is covering this, and you don't say anything. That's what we were talking about this whole season. We were correct. The fans that were saying that the WNBA seems to be trying to quiet the noise of Caitlyn Clark, not letting her shine to her full ability, and not, in turn, not helping your own players in the league, we were right. And this event proved it, because the LPGA did literally everything correct. They capitalized on the moment. They found a way to put it on television. They allowed people to be there. Caitlyn was signing autographs. They put their best golfer in the...
Meanwhile, in New York, Cathy Engelbert was watching the numbers pour in, and her expression said everything. Panic. Real panic. The one player she thought she could control was suddenly the one controlling the entire narrative. Cathy had warned her, "You represent this league. Stay focused. No distractions." But Caitlyn was done listening. She'd had enough. While the commissioner tried to hold her back, golf welcomed her with open arms. While WNBA players fouled her, golfers hugged her. While basketball headlines doubted her, golf celebrated her.
It was so amazing. She's so sweet, so nice. It was nice to kind of get to spend some time with her. We've messaged a little on Instagram beforehand, but to get to spend some time with her and to see the influence that she has on people, bringing people out here, and to see how
Tiger Woods called her a natural. And at that moment, Cathy Engelbert couldn't hide it anymore. This was her worst nightmare. Sponsors were calling the LPGA instead of the WNBA. Fans were switching sports. And even WNBA players quietly began wondering whether Caitlyn had made the right move all along. Rumors spread fast. Players like Sophie Cunningham were reportedly exploring golf partnerships. Others were eyeing independent leagues. Suddenly, 2026 was shaping up to be complete chaos. But here's what Cathy never saw coming. Caitlyn didn't just try golf. She sparked a movement. Every clip of her swing, every smile next to Nelly Corda was gasoline on the internet. Millions of views, millions of likes, and a brand new fan base shouting the same thing. The WNBA doesn't deserve her. It stung, but it wasn't wrong. Because while golf embraced the moment, the WNBA kept missing it. And for Cathy Engelbert, this had stopped being a PR issue. It was a collapse. The foundation she spent years building was cracking. Insiders said meetings had turned tense. Sponsors were demanding answers. Ownership groups began asking the one question no commissioner ever wants to hear. Do we just lose the face of women's sports?
I'll probably ever play this game. It's super fun and special for me. Like, I'm a fan of both of them, but a fan of, all the women on this tour. I think it's absolutely incredible. So
by the time Caitlyn Clark finished her round, the damage was already done. She didn't need to win. She'd already won. Because this was never about a scorecard. It was about respect. Golf fans adored her. Legends praised her. The internet crowned her the queen of every sport she touched. Meanwhile, Cathy Engelbert sat in silence as every major news channel ran the same headline.
Earlier, they actually had odds that, she was like third or fourth in the betting odds to be MVP of the WNBA. That's such a slap in the face to every WNBA.
Caitlyn Clark breaks the internet of golf. That was the headline. And suddenly the panic turned into realization. Cathy Engelbert wasn't losing control of a player. She was losing a piece of history. And here we are now. Caitlyn Clark smiling under the Florida sun, breaking barriers with every swing. While Cathy Engelbert is still trying to figure out how to stop a storm that already swept across the sports world. This is what happens when love beats politics. When athletes choose freedom over fear. That's when history is made. If you believe Caitlyn made the right move, hit that like button. Comment, she's unstoppable. Share this video, because this isn't just a story about golf or basketball. This is a revolution. Caitlyn Clark, from courts to courses, proving that when the world tells you to stay in your lane, you build your own highway.